as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Giants. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This is the receiver turn running back, Cordero Patterson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Geis on the counter. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Geis. About 3 yards there to the 27. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flush to his right. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. and that's what they're doing early in this game. Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He's going to take off with it.
This is fake.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Looking deep downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Jones, his throw incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, but 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards and a Giant first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down. He's doing a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
Slide.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys move it this fast, it might be a pattern from a receiver or a tough sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed.
Get it up. Touchdown. Get it up. Let's go. Saquon.
And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence.
Pick the Bears. Go ahead and throw the ticket away. Fuck you mean?
A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big
nice
year,
play.
and it's paying
Nice
off.
play.
And
Got that one.
deep shot that's complete.
Corners don't even react right. They gotta fix this shit.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll roll him out right. Let's this one. It's caught at the
that's out of bounds.
And they're able to before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. First and 10. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a sideline.
Come on, bitch.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a run.
Oh, went the wrong way.
That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
That's complete to Mooney. And he will be
kick the field goal, Nick.
First down.
Fuck you talking about?
See the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game.
Catch that bullshit.
Down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime.
Yeah, let him catch that bullshit.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Pettis now on the return.
Come on, man. Stupid ass game. They gotta fix this shit. This shit. Horrible.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it.
Oh, I threw a stiff on.
Big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now this pass.
Oh, yeah. Saquon. Hey. Bitch.
Down to the 29. Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed. First down.
Oh, that's bullshit. It made me run into this nigga, man.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I want to blitz that nigga.
Being in this stadium, so much history, tradition, so many great teams and games.
He drops it, and then he ain't running like,
Contested.
fuck you ain't good.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete. On third down, Jones.
You figured it out.
And Ingram holds it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Giants have
I missed it.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Fuck that hole,
Time
man.
for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And at the 38-yard line.
On first down, this is Geis.
Ooh. Nice. That nigga hit stick. Jumped over my ass.
Despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change where that scoreboard is saying.
Forced out to his left.
He caught that shit.
They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 14.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Huh.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to ball to a little bit more here in the second half.
That's bullshit. Bullshit, though.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, they had their chances.
Games made. All my niggas just ran into the niggas in front of them.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they
Instead
were
of running to the edge.
because the field
You gotta
goal
fix
was
this
in
shit.
range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now,
They made me. I had the whole hole.
some do, but many will. So show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
I fucked that all up. I had the whole first down.
Before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Third down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they
Fuck
take
that
it,
all up.
losing yardage back at the 27. Loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Should go for it like a bitch,
It's
nigga.
best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them.
Ow.
To get into the
Come on, man. I stuck his ass.
Easier said than done, but they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Hell no. Let's go.
The contact as he was throwing it.
Fuck that shit, bitch. Scary ass nigga.
Read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yikes. Terrible
Yeah.
kick headed
Let me
straight
get
for the
that.
sidelines. And the
I'll
punt
take
over
it.
the side
Fuck you,
in the
man.
air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Oh, that's crazy. He got rocked.
Create a big play for the other team.
He stuck his ass.
Is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Come on, man. They own me. They making me run into the niggas.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, 3 yards.
On the run, it's Barkley.
Ooh.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Jones looking for Shepard deep.
That's bullshit. Ain't let me jump, man. Let me jump.
Great chance there for the
Just
interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. This is Barkley.
First down.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley.
Oh, that's bullshit. Ha ha
To hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead.
That bullshit. I ain't go out of bounds. He hit me out. Come on, man. I'm trying to run up in that motherfucker. I see the hole.
Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets him down to the 6-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They're running here on the jet sweep, and he goes back.
Yeah, he was right there.
Losing yardage to the center.
I usually don't run them bullshit, guys. That shit cheese. That shit usually don't work.
That's the danger.
Forello.
In plays like this for your wide receiver, they can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try to go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense is really giving them a lot all the way downfield. And now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Now.
The punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Come on, what? Let's go. Lawrence.
So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Now it's Tate.
Ooh, man, I had it. This nigga was in the fucking way. Get your bitch ass out the way.
First and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
Damn, that shit even show nigga bumping into the goddamn niggas on the side. Ooh.
Second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
That shit look real as fuck.
They'll try and run some clock here.
Get in there.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll run with Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of that football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through.